ladies and gentlemen, something very important we need to talk about. We need to talk about dynamics. Here's what they are. Dynamics are how loud or soft things can get in music. And as you guys know, Italian people came up with all this stuff. So dynamic markings, they're in Italian. Let's stand up and give a look at it. All right, so stay with me here, folks. We're going to come back over here and we're going to look at some dynamic markings. Okay, so there's two basic dynamic markings you've got to know. First one, super easy. It's called forte. Everybody say forte. Ready, go. I can't hear you. Maybe it's because I'm on video. All right, we'll try again. Everybody say forte. Forte. All right. Forte means full or loud. It means when you sing it, it's going to be nice and strong. Forte. In our music, they're just going to write a little F like that. I'm not saying this is on your grade card, folks. No one's saying you got a forte in CA class, all right? Forte means loud or full. The opposite of forte, we're going to see a little P like that. And it means piano or soft. All right, so when you see a P, it means soft. When you see an F, it means loud. And from all that, you can get all the rest of the dynamics. If we want to make something very loud, we put two Fs. That's fortissimo. Everyone say fortissimo. Good, I couldn't hear you, but I'm sure you said it. That means very full or very loud. And in Italian, if you add e's, you're adding varies in English. So if we go three Fs, we just said fortissimo, which means very, very full or very, very loud. Okay? We can do the same thing softer. Two P's means pianissimo, or you got it, very soft. And three P's is going to be pianissimo. Oh boy. Very, very soft. I think you got the idea. There's just one more thing to talk about, folks, for these dynamic markings, and that's mezzo. Everyone say mezzo. Mezzo. Now, mezzo by itself, it needs a friend, everybody. You've got to have a friend for mezzo. You can't just say something is mezzo. Oh, by the way, mezzo will show up like an M, and it means medium. It sounds just like pizza, too, doesn't it? It says mezzo pizza. You could almost call up Pizza Hut and order a mezzo pizza, a medium pizza. Never mind. Mezzo has to have a friend, so we can say MP. Well, that's going to be mezzo piano or medium soft. We can have MF, mezzo forte or medium loud. I think you've got a handle on what dynamics we're talking about, folks. You're doing great. There's just one more thing. We've got to figure out how to move between dynamics, so we've got a couple markings there too. We can gradually get louder. You know a piece that starts kind of soft, and gets a little bit louder, louder, louder? We have something called a crescendo. It'll look like that, or sometimes they just write cresc. We can do the opposite too. Decrescendo. Kind of looks like our word decrease, doesn't it? Decrease. We decrease our volume, we get softer. We can see it like this, or sometimes they'll use another fancy word called diminuendo, and they'll just write D-I-M. Think of it like dimming a light switch. You're turning down the volume, you're turning down the lights. Same idea, folks. Oh, one more thing. Oh, probably my favorite dynamic marking of all time is subito. Subito. It just means suddenly. So all of a sudden, you're going to get really, really loud. Or all of a sudden, you're going to get really, really soft. It's actually what Mr. Haydn used. Remember, we talked about Mr. Haydn. Mr. Haydn used that surprise symphony for Prince Nicholas, where everything was really, really soft, and all of a sudden, boom, it got really loud. In his music, it has a little marking, S-U-B, forte, which means suddenly forte, or suddenly loud. Very, very cool. I think you've got it, guys. I think you're understanding what dynamics are all about. We're going to be listening to some music here in class where you're going to get to hear some music going back and forth, so pay attention to your teacher, notice the dynamic markings, and do some practice for me. I need you to have a solid foundation for these dynamics when we have next class. Alright guys, have a good day, practice hard. See you later.